Hey guys, Fer here. I'm currently looking at the 2012 September ban list. It's confirmed in the V-Jump. Good quality camera scans are up on Shriek. It's right there. Yep. Visit Shriek yourself, just to check. If you don't believe me. It's pretty interesting. Inzektor got destroyed. They won't be playable anymore. The deck has nothing. Chaos Dragons got nerfed pretty damn hard. They're a lot fairer now. With Chaos Sorcerer at 1, Red Eyes at 1, Future Fusion banned, and Torag at 2, the deck probably won't see play. With Future Fusion banned, you can't really make use of Eclipse Wyvern, and that kind of drops consistency to get like Dad or Red Eyes, which kind of makes the deck not too good. Since that was what made the deck really good. That and like Pulsar. With Torag at 2, most people will be running Night Assailant in most decks. I wouldn't be surprised. Chaos Dragons might have to run Breaker or Kaisi, to flesh out some darks, because without Future Fusion, they might need to. Darks are important in Chaos Dragon. The deck is going to be in a pretty bad place, but they still have Black Pulsar, so who knows. Windups. With Zenmaity at 1, the hand loop's gone, so can't really complain. The deck itself, Windups should be fine. It can OTK, it can drop rank 3s or 5s pretty damn easily. You can play aggro or passive. You can grind out cards pretty easily as well. They still have Wrap, they still have Magician, and they still have Shark. All these 3 cards are incredibly good. And you can OTK. So the deck will be fine. Like, Windups will still see play, in my opinion. Rabbit takes a bit of a consistency hit with Rescue Rabbit and Torag both of them going to 2. But the deck is fine. Like, it's still going to see play. The question is whether people will play it instead of Evos. The decks, both decks, Evos and Rescue Rabbit, have the same problems. They can't get over big beaters, and if Dark Worlds become really popular, they're going to lose a lot of game 1s. Just because, put Graph on the field, it's really hard for them to go over it. They need Lance, they need Deep Prison, right? But if they don't draw those 2 cards, or even a Bottomless, then they're going to lose. It's as simple as that. There's nothing else they can do. But both the decks can side Macro or Shadow Mirror, so they should be okay. Dark World gets wrecked by side decks. Personally, I think Evolve is going to be pretty big this format. Nothing in the deck got hit, and it's pretty bursty. It can spam onto the fields. The only problem with it is that it takes a turn to go off. You have to set your Westlow and Najasho. I can't say the word. Najasho. But when Inzektor's gone, you can set things safely, and then set for next turn. So it should see play. Plants should be okay. People are definitely going to play it at the start of the format. They're kind of like lads in that sense. If they build it properly, they should have things like Snowman Eaters mains for Debris Dragon. So it's Anton King, and it's level 3. So you can overlay, or you can synchro with it with Debris Dragon. So they have outs to a few things. Snowman Eater is going to be really big at the start of the format, just for the same reason Thunder King is. Both the cards, they're really good. Heroes. Heroes lost 1 equal, and 1 hero lives if you played it in Alive Heroes. People might still play Alive Heroes, but I definitely think Bubble Beat, Hero Beat, or just Light Beat is going to be a hell of a lot better. As for heroes in general, they have with Excalibur and Miracle Fusion, they can get over anything big and have huge beaters on the field. Not a lot of decks can do that. Tsukuyomi coming to 1 is very interesting. It will definitely see play if Thunder King is really, really popular. Now, Tsukuyomi kills Thunder King, okay? Tsukuyomi can see play in Gravekeepers, it can see play in plants. Gravekeepers, flips by face down, kills something. The only problem with that is that it conflicts with Royal Tribute, and that's not good. You can play in plants. If you play your Icos, you can flip it face down. No one should really play on Icos. The plants don't need to mill. Like, it's pretty redundant in the deck now. You don't gain anything from it. You might have Spore back, but with no Glow Up Bulb, there's the chance of milling your 1 Dandelion or your 1 Spore. It's just not worth it. Snowman Eater is a lot better, and you can flip your Snowman Eater face down again. So it's good in those 2 decks. Definitely playing Spellbooks, obviously, when they're released. Samurais, nothing really happens to Samurais. They're already an okay deck. They give us Evols and Rabbits, but they still have the same problem, which is high attack monsters. So they have problems with Heroes and Darkworld. For the start of the format, most people will be maining Bottomlesses and Deep Prisons. And in stun decks, people will definitely be maining 3D Prisons. With Inzektor's gone, that card is going to be so good. It's good versus all of the Omni heroes. Gets rid of Grapha. The card is just too good. We're going to be seeing a much bigger variety of decks. We're going to see people try to build Telidad variations. Diva Hero definitely. Since Miracle Fusion didn't get hit, that deck can definitely be played. And it got a buff as well with D-Draw 2 free. Blackwings, only because people love Blackwings. But Kalut at 2 does not solve the deck's problem, so if you're playing Blackwings, just don't expect to win because Kalut's at 2. And the deck still has the same problems, the same inconsistencies, and the same no pluses. X-Sabers should see play again. Their only weak matchup, really weak matchup was Inzektors. And Inzektors were just really X-Sabers on crack. They did everything the deck did, but better. And with OCG. And Teleagents should be quite good. The E-Tele at 3, you can still do something if your Venus gets Valent. So the deck should see play. It's going to be a lot slower format, and it could be played. I am really happy with this list. We will have to see what it brings. Return of the Duelist, this pack coming out isn't really going to change anything. There's nothing really in there. It's one of the worst sets for a while. But in future sets, we're going to be getting Atlanteans, Mermails, Lavals, Madolches, Gishkis, Spellbooks, and Gear Gadgets. So we'll have to see how they change them out, and if they do. Besides that, we're going to have just all manner of decks. It's not going to be top 5 decks with some other rogue decks like Gravekeepers or Samurais or anything like that. It's going to be lots of different decks meshing versus each other. But I think Darkworld is going to be the best at the start of this format. They just have they have removal, they have big beaters, they have Grapha, and they have Drag Down to the Grave, and that card is incredible. I think that's it for everything I had to talk about today. I'll put a link in the description to the ban list if you guys want to check it out for yourselves. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.